Tries to pass it through. Madueke providing an outlet on that flank. Madueke! And it's there! There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it. And already we're underway here. Nicely shaped cross.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he plays one through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lukic. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rice, played out to the left flank. Wilson. Arsenal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Gabriel. And here's Martinelli. Wilson.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sessegnon. Lukic. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Wilson. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Martinelli. Gets a good foot in there. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Lukic. And it's Castagna. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is a little undercooked. Lukic. Wilson. Castagna. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half, and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now this could be a chance. White getting this one clear. Now it's Saka. He is through here. Takes a shot! They've scored! And finally he has breathed life into the game! One swoop executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 14,
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Berger. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Wilson. And he's managed to get free. 60 minutes played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's onside. It's out for a goal kick. And the referee is... Fulham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And it's Rice. Chance, surely! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Arsenal, number 7,
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Gabriel Martinelli.
Things starting to look
Number
very
36.
comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Number 20, Madueke.
Incapuyi.
Number 19,
Rice.
Trossard. Number 10,
That's good running with the
Eze.
ball. And it's Ødegaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, terrible pass. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it...
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's the keeper's ball. 5 minutes left on the clock. Tries to pass it through. Madueke providing an outlet on that flank. Madueke! And it's there!
The keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he has that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Now it's Bob.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Chukwueze in acres of space. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponent.